everyone, today is April 11th, 2022, and I read 1 Samuel chapter 26. Today's chapter is really similar to our past journey through chapter 24 because David once again chooses to spare Saul's life instead of making him pay for all the sufferings he made David go through. Just like our previous passages regarding these two people, Saul and all his men chase David in order to kill him, and specifically, David uses a spy in today's chapter in order to figure out Saul's exact location. Despite literally having the chance to kill Saul, David instead takes his water jug and spear and uses that as proof of his grace. I have two verses 10 and 11, that stood out to me through today's scripture, and sharing that out with you guys, it says, "And David said, 'As the Lord lives, the Lord will strike him, or his day will come to die, or he will go down into battle and perish. The Lord forbid that I should put out my hand against the Lord's anointed. But take now the spear that is at his head and the jar of water, and let us go.'" Now, a bunch of people were telling David that this was a God-given opportunity to end Saul's life, and one of his men even volunteered to do it himself. And through this conflict between Saul and David, we discussed various topics such as peace, forgiveness, and grace. But the words that came to my mind today were patience and timing. We can see David constantly relying on God's timing and refusing to intervene with what God had in store for Saul's life. Many times we want to take matters into our own hands. And in my personal life right now, there are so many areas and relationships where I need to learn how to wait for God's perfect timing. And so through today's journey, I just wanted to encourage you guys and tell you guys that you are not alone and that in the end, we need to have faith and trust that God's perfect, amazing will prevail. I thank you guys so much for joining today's journey. I hope that you guys learned a lot and were also encouraged. I also hope that you guys have an amazing Passion Week this week, and I'll make sure to see you guys again tomorrow. Bye!